Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. And today here we are going to be learning how to make a slipknot, a chain, and a single crochet, or an SC for abbreviation. Now for a single crochet, it's very easy technique. It's very easy for anyone who is just starting out and everything. But I am going to warn you this in the beginning of it, that I am a lefty, so I do work left-handed. But I think it can still work for righties if they want to learn how to do it, because no matter what hand you are, it's not as hard or difficult. I mean, I learned it from right-handed, so yeah. I don't know if I want to make my videos in the right-handed way, or I have to reverse it, which I don't know how to do that, so I'm just going to keep it left hand for now and do it that way, which I think it works out. And I did a better layout here, so it's a little more easier to see and all that. I might want to zoom out later on, but this can work too. So for this tutorial later on, besides making a slipknot, a foundation chain, and a single crochet, we are going to be making a dishcloth, which I did made up in my own like pattern kind of way. It's very easy and it's kind of very small, but that's okay. It's your very first ever project, which I think it looks kind of nice. I'm going to read this up into a couple of videos so you know how to single crochet plus a foundation chain, whichever side it is. You can learn how to change your color, which I will do it later on. Go back to it, change color, finish it, weave in the ends, and, well, before you weave in the ends and finish it, add a border, and then do it. So I think this is a really fun craft, or fun activity for anybody to do of any kind of age limit. It's very easy, and it's very fun. So I'm using this the H 5.0 millimeter hook, as you can see here. And then I'm also using this worsted-weighted yarn, or a number 4 medium, in the strawberry color of the Simple Yarninspirations, this color, which I showed you guys in the last video how to use, of what it is and everything. So let's get started into this, right? A lot of people have their techniques of how to make a slipknot. A lot of people do. I know 2 techniques. I know there's a lot more out there and everything, but I usually only have made like 2 of them so far. So I'm going to use one of them that I have learned first, and the second one I'm going to show you guys that I use now, since it's very easy to do. I mean, so this one is like a pretzel kind of way, so I think I called it like a pretzel knot before when I was younger. So what you have to do is make a circle, and then you're going to have to cross this tail end over here like so. Make it like a little pretzel, which, tried out yarn so many times. I have to remember how to do this because it took me so long to do this one. It's like, oh my god. And I'm doing this on my floor, so sorry, but it's my layout right now. I don't have to dust in my room. Oh my god. Still doing with moving, so yeah. And then what I'm going to do is move the hook down underneath this first chain right here, go over top of the other one, and move it down again. And then you want to move it up, and then you want to do that. I believe that's how you're supposed to do it. It took me a very long time to learn how to make a slipknot because of this chain. So let me see here. I think I just made a weird little mistake, which sucks against my own behalf of the way. Or like, my own behalf. You know what, all I can say is I am very sorry for starting off this video like this. It's like a, oh my god, what is she doing kind of video, because she's like, she's making us all messed up and everything else. I'm like, I'm not trying to do that at all. Oh, okay. Now I kind of learn how to do it now. Well, halfway. Okay, as you can see here, it's kind of like a pretzel. It's a form pretzel, but it's a pretzel. As you can see how it's looped around and in. Like, we want to make a loop and push that other yarn behind it. Make a pretzel. Yarn under, over, like that. See how we did that? Move the yarn going under this one, over that one, and through just like that, and boom. Yeah, now that's how you're supposed to make a slip knot. Wow. I took a very long time to make that one. But as you can see here, that's your slip knot if you'd like to focus more. I do suck at focusing things, but yeah, I'm doing this on my phone. Yeah. Also another mail, I guess I do say mail out. Oops. But I think that looks pretty cute, right? Now, here is the other technique that I use for myself, which is a very easy technique that I like. Take your palms like this way, fold it in half like this way, you turn it, put 2 fingers in here, you grab this one right here, and you pull it. See? Easy peasy. Now let's make this a little more shorter, shall we? Over here, over more, grab a tail end, and start pulling on it. I'm going to put your hook right inside of it, grab that tail, grab this one, and all we're going to do is, if I can grab the tail working on, make it shorter, and then pull it, and then pull this one, hold both of them back and forth until you get a pretty good knot, and voila, that's how you're supposed to make a slip knot. Now that you guys learn how to make a slip knot 2 ways that I use, well, mostly the second way I use more than the first way now. Well, me. But now that has learned, I guess I'm like a slower talker. Now, see, I'm a lefty, so fair warning here. Now what we're gonna do is start by making a chain. Now, a lot of people have different ways of holding their yarn and everything else. My way, it's just wrapping it between my one finger, and I'm doing it like that way. A lot of people like making it like a wrap between the pinky, and then you go over their index finger like that. It feels like weird to me. I don't know why. I do it like this way. And you want to do is yarn over. Now, this is our step 2, which is foundation chain, right? Yarn over, not yarn under, which is underneath here. Take your hook, push it this way to the right, under, and through. See? Under and through. Under and through. Because it's undering is where you're pushing back that yarn here and going through. This is like pulling forward yarn. You don't want to do that. And push it back. But that is called yarn under, which is weird actually. Under and through. Under and through. Let me see it more closer to you guys, so you guys can see it more better. My camera angle. See it much more better and focus here. Under and through. See that? Oh, under and through. Even if you're righty way, it's just pushing back that yarn. You don't want to make it go over top of it and just pull it through. You want to push it back, turn it very slightly, and go through. Now that you guys have the basic of that, I want you guys to make 25 chains. But this is the foundation chain for our dishcloth here. 25 chains. Just 25. It's not that hard. So let's hear. let's count how many do I have right now. I have 1. This is started at 1, not this one. Here. 1. We have 2. We have 3. We have 4. We have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I have 10, which is good. Now we need like 15 more. And if you guys are wondering, there are like 3 strands in this one. There is a... Oh, I am slightly fuzzy. That sucks on my own self. They are 3 strands. A front loop is here. A back loop is here. And your third loop is on the back, which is little like ridges, kind of like an alligator you can see here, you know, like a little alligator going by. So 1, 2, and 3, which is the alligator, as I call them a lot of times. So yeah, I want to let you guys know that one. So here's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. Well, we did about 25 chains. That's good. Now after you made your 25 chains, we're going to start making our single crochet, which is SC for abbreviation. This is a very easy technique that you can learn. Very easy to do. Now mostly you want to use those front loops I was talking about earlier for this. If I can make this ever focusing lasting longer. Yeah. Okay. Now you want to do is, now start with this single crochet. We're going to go into the second chain from our hook. So there's 1 and there's 2 right there. Go in here, grab that top loop, which is the front loop. We're going to yarn over like that. Not like that. Like that. Yeah. Yarn over. Not yarn under. How do you do that? I used to do it a long time ago, actually. Yarn over. Pull through. Now you have 2 loops on your hook. And after that, yarn over again. And then pull through those 2 loops. Now we want to do this straight across, so let me show you a couple times, shall we? We're going to go through this one, yarn over, pull through, and pull through. Yarn, go through, yarn over, pull through, 2 loops on our hook, yarn over, and pull through the 2. See? As you can see here, it's very, very easy. Pull through, yarn over, pull through, and yarn over. Go through that hole, or chain, sorry. Yarn over, 2 loops, yarn over, and pull through. Now I want to do this to the whole chain. So I want you guys to pause here and catch up with me at the end. And I'm going to show you how to do the finishing process of it. Now, here we are back to our chain, looking very wonderful. So just pause. And now I have 2 loops, or 2 chains on my hook. And chain is CH for abbreviation. You might, yarn over and pull through, or push through, yarn over, and then we're gonna push through. Now we're done with row 1. Yay, we got row 1. Now what we're gonna do is chain 1 for the hive and turn our work. Turning is just turning this around over here. Now we're on row 2. Now starting our row 2 is going to be a little bit different. We're not going to start from second chain from our hook. We're going to start with the first one. So you still want to do, except this is more differently. Instead of grabbing 1 strand, we're going to grab 2. So we're going to go through the 2 loops right here, yarn over, pull through that one, yarn over, and pull through that one. Now let me show you guys that one again. And push through the 2 loops, yarn over, and push through right here. See? And push, yarn over, 2 loops, yarn over, and push through. And this is how you do your normal rows throughout most of the crocheting of it, unless you go to a different pattern and it says otherwise. But other than that, this is how you do it. So I'm gonna say pause the video here, just pause right here, and I will get back to you guys once we get all the way over here, okay? Okay, now that you guys all pause and catch up again, which you guys probably have did. Now, I have at least 3 loops on our hook. 1, 2, 3. So let's finish the 3 off. 1, 2, and 3. Now that's all done, and what you're going to do is chain 1 and turn. Now I am going to leave you off here at this little ending because I want you guys to do the next 2 rows that I have here. If you want to, you can rewind my video and catch up to make 2 more rows. So remember it. Because I want to make you have 4 rows in total for this one strand. Because in our next video, we're going to learn how to switch colors, which I'm going to talk about that in our next video. I can see in my worksheet as I wrote it all the way down, apparently. Row 3 and 4, I see a cross, and what? We're not worried about changing colors yet. That's in our next video. I want you guys to do row 3 and row 4 on your own to get up to here at this point for our next video. So I hope you guys have learned something from here today. Learn what is a single crochet. Learn how to use it abbreviated. Learn how to do a slipknot. Not my way in the beginning way. Or learn my way of learning how to do a foundation chain or anything. But here's another advice that I was gonna forget about, and I would just remind myself this just now while at the end. Wow, I really do suck at sometimes my channel work. I guess I had to learn that. Yeah, learning as I go along for this channel. Once you do 1 row, it's gonna take off 1 strand. So instead of having 25 chains, now we have 24 across. Just remember to count that. Have 24 across here. So in total, you should have 24 chains across. Now how you have to count it, just count these little ones right on top. don't count your chain 1. Count your 1, 2, 3, 4. Count all across until 24. Because when you do that, it always decreases the beginning amount until of your first number, which is like 25 here. For instance, it's 25. Now it's 24. But I hope everybody have learned something from my video and everything. I hope you guys like it so far. I know this is a really slow start to my channel, but it's growing. I hope you guys will tell everybody about it. Hype us to screen. Hype us do some more crocheting involved with this. But I hope you guys actually do like it. And please like it, comment if you want, or give me some feedback. If you're a crocheter, you want to watch it, give me some feedback. And subscribing to my channel. So thank you everybody for watching and everything. And I will see you guys on next Tuesday for changing up colors. Bye.